Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Fitbit Ultra. Please stay tuned. I get an awful lot of requests to go over my everyday carry, and I'm very embarrassed to say that one of the things on my everyday carry is a big old gut. So it's time to do something about it. So, I went ahead and got something that I feel is going to help motivate me into maybe just walking a little bit more and a whole bunch more. I was initially looking for a simple pedometer, something, that thing that sort of counts how many steps that you do. But when I was looking in Best Buy and everything, I came across this Fitbit, and they make a whole bunch of different models. And this is the Fitbit Ultra. The box is kind of torn up because I actually have been using it for most of the week, sort of getting familiar with it, so I can, do a little review for you where I've actually used it. So let's go ahead and really tear up the box, getting all this out, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop this out of here. Come on. I hate the way they put it in this box, by the way. The good news is that this model's on its way out, by the way. I'm sort of, there are some reviews already out there. This is the Fitbit Ultra. You could find this for $79 and less because they're being sold out, and there's a new model called the Fitbit One, and then there's the cheaper Zip, which has been out and continues to be sold. And I'll show you those here in a moment, but this does everything I need to do. So, if you're looking for something for $79 or less, that is a good motivator. You could probably come across these in Target and Best Buy and maybe some online deals on Amazon, something like that. So what the heck is this? Well, I'm going to press the button here. See that? Whoops. That's how many steps. That's upside down. I'm sorry, folks. That's how many steps I took today, and there's the distance. And what's that? That's the calories burnt. And what's that? That's the amount of flights of stairs I went up today. And there's a little flower that sort of grows when you're more active, and then it sort of shrinks as you become less active. And you also get yourself some time, and then it cycles back through. And every once in a while, I'll put your name up there and maybe put a motivational statement on there. Pretty cool and pretty damn accurate. Now, this thing can clip. It's made, as you can see here, where it's sort of a clip, but it doesn't open up too far. So, if you're a woman, you could put it on your bra strap, or a guy could put it on a thin shirt or something like that. You'll forget you'll even have it. Now, if you want to put it on your belt, this one comes with a clip that you could clip it on, and now you have something a little more substantial there to put onto your belt clip. Now, this is fragile, so be careful. That's probably another reason why they redesigned this. It came out with the One wireless. So this is what you get with the Fitbit. Besides what I just showed you, the clip, the Fitbit itself, you get this little arm strap that you sort of Velcro around your arm. You can see there's a little pocket right here where you could just slide this clip in. And the reason why that they give you this is so you can go to sleep with it. Now, why would you go to sleep with a stair stepper counter? Well, that's because it also is a sleep monitor. So it could monitor your sleeping patterns and maybe help you with your sleep issues. So it's pretty neat. And then this is the base station. Now, this base station serves two functions. Number one, it charges the guy. You can see the battery's charged up. But it's also a wireless receiver transmitter. When you get within 15 feet of this guy, it transmits the information to your computer, which in turn will send it to the BitFit website, which in turn can forward it to other apps such as Facebook or Runkeeper or really a whole bunch of places. So this is a piece of the web page that's in my profile that it created when I registered everything and set everything up on my computer. It communicates to this Fitbit website that it creates a user for you. And as you can see, you could go by day, week, month, and oh, there we go. I was wondering why it wasn't changing. You can see how many steps I took today, how many floors. Again, just what you just saw on the Fitbit itself. And I could go to a weekly view. I don't know why my internet's a little slow there, but there we go. And you can see how it really has a lot of information. And again, it can do sleep. Let me see, I only had this on one night. I don't really have too many sleep issues, but you could see I sort of moved a little bit here, moved a little bit here, and I was basically comatose through the rest of the night. But it can actually, with some people, you can actually see your entire sleep pattern. And this is about right because I have sleep apnea, and that's about my cycle right there. And I usually could get through about 2 cycles during the week and 3 cycles during the weekend when I might sleep in a little bit more. So that's pretty accurate. That's about when I'm between cycles right there, that little bit of movement. So pretty neat. You can also put your weight and all the other stuff and the amount of food, and you could sort of figure out how much calories you're taking in and how much you're burning. Really cool. Also, there's apps for the Android or the iPhone that you could go ahead and get all the data there also, and you could also input stuff you're eating and things like that as you go on. One downside to the apps for the mobile devices is it doesn't have like a code scanner, so you could just scan things in, unfortunately. Now there's more to this website off to the right, but I sort of cut it off because I have some friends, because you can go ahead and share this data with other people, and you could sort of compete, or you could create a group and you can compete. Yes, that's how freaking fat I am. Okay, I'm busted. So pretty neat stuff. So what you're looking at here are the models that they have out now. They have the inexpensive zip wireless guy here that uses a USB dongle receiver. I sort of like the Ultra. Where you have to be within a certain distance, I guess, to your computer. I think it is. What does it say? USB? I think you have to sync it via USB. It's no, it says it's wireless. I didn't do my homework very well, did I? Sorry, folks. This is the new model that's sort of replacing the Ultra, and it costs $99.95. By the way, this guy's only $59.95. Now, the one for $99.95, this new one is Bluetooth. It's not just using the base station 15 feet away. And the advantage of that is it can synchronize to your phone, through your phone, and then it gets to the interweb to record your stuff, so you don't have to be tied to your, come back to your computer with your receiver. So again, this is Bluetooth. Pretty neat. They also sell this pretty cool scale, which I don't know too much about other than what I just saw on the interweb. But this thing is Wi-Fi, and it can get your weight and body fat, and it'll transmit all that data to the website so they can know what a big, fat, unhealthy person I am. And how much body fat. It sort of has sensors here, so it can, it basically puts a little bit of current through there, and the more fat you have, I guess the more current goes to you or something like that. It can figure out your body fat. Pretty neat technology. It's been around a while. It works quite well. So this is a good way to, you could set goals for yourself, and it's sort of a way to motivate you. And by doing the whole community thing where you're sort of maybe competing with maybe your spouse or with other folks or community, you get that little competitiveness, and it just makes you want to do it even more. So I do really, really highly recommend this. I'm really loving it. I didn't think I would like it, but I really do. My wife also has one, and she likes it a lot. So there are some downsides to this design, which is the clip itself. Again, it only could go on thin clothing. If you want to put it around something like a thick belt, you got to use this clip, which is kind of flimsy, which again they addressed in the newer model, the Ultra 1. I'm really I'm reviewing this because this is the one that I have, which is the Ultra, and because it seems to be clearancing out because the new one, you could probably find some really, really good bargains for this guy right now, because I think it started as $99 and now they're selling for $79, and you could probably get them even cheaper as they're trying to get rid of inventory. So if you don't mind getting within 15 feet of the receiver transmitter, instead of having the convenience of Bluetooth, you could save yourself a lot of money. Get this guy, which works really good. I'm telling you, it's very good, and I'm really not doing this justice. It's really a lot of fun, and I can't sort of let you know how much fun it's making trying to get fit. So, again, this I'm here sort of talking to you in the prepper community, gun and eye community and everything, and we sort of show off all the gear and everything about how prepared we are. But I noticed that a lot of you, including myself, are neglecting one very important thing, and that's if we're out there, trying to survive, it doesn't do us too much good if we're hauling a lot of extra gear called the gut. So, highly recommend it. I'll give this particular one this is my name. I'll give this particular one a 8 out of 10. Maybe even, a strong 8, maybe even a 9 out of 10, especially if you get it on a good bargain. The new one, which is Bluetooth, that's pretty close to a 10 out of 10, so you should go for it. I highly recommend it. So thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber. I want to see you healthy and fit, and I hope you have a great weekend. Take care.